Oscar BEVIS, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Sam Noakes, you make this boxing business look pretty easy, mate.
Well, I train hard. I've got a good team behind me, so it's like all the work's done in the gym, innit? This is the enjoyment.
You even make it sound easy.
No, it's as I said, you do every boxer will tell you, the hard bit's in the gym. This is the bit you come here to enjoy, lap up, win, do you know what I mean? Whatever happens.
Well, it's easy. I said this to you before. It's easy when someone's stopping people and knocking people out and everyone's talking about the streak, to get caught up in all that. But you said even your family knocked you down a peg. You don't believe in your own hype, as they say.
No, as I said, you can't let success to get to your head and failure get to your heart. Do you know what I mean? I feel like with this one, it was more of a, you know, like when you get the stoppages in your head. I think with this one, where he'd never been stopped and he was heavier, I thought I'm going to go a few rounds here. So I weren't looking for it. I said to Al, I said I'll do this for 4 rounds, and in the last 2, I'll drop it down a gear and then I'll give it to him. Yeah, but that's why I think it comes so well, because I didn't look for it.
Does that just show your natural power? Because even when I was speaking to Al, he said, even if he just nudges you on the arm, your face changes. He said, he's just got like a freak power. So does that show your freakish sort of power?
Well, I'd like to think he does a little bit. I think he's just been the youngest of 4, innit? That's what it is. You've got to grow up tough, mate.
And it's not just a stoppage. You're not just blasting people out of there. Like, if you look at your stoppages, they're all calculated as well. You ain't just going in there and battering people. They're all calculated. So there's a little bit more to it than just being a brute. There's a bit of boxing IQ behind it.
I think you don't really get through, like, when I've seen your ABA title, I ain't saying I'm no Muhammad Ali on my feet and that, but you know what to do. And I think it's like, not getting caught up in the stoppages, but you know, like when you get in there, yeah, and someone's been stopped a few times, and then you think, I'm going to get him out of there. Like, say last week, yeah, I didn't give Lee Connolly the credit that he was tougher than I thought he was. So I overcooked it, looked for it a bit too much, made it a little bit messier. With that, I thought he's heavier, he's going to go the distance, or a late stoppage, and it looked better. And I think that's why we do these fights, to learn that you have got 6 rounds. I ain't got to try and like knock him out in 3 or 4. As long as I get the stoppage, I don't really mind.
Talk to me about the shot, because you landed it and everyone went, ooh. We knew it probably hurt him, but I didn't know how much it hurt him, and it obviously broke his nose.
I think it was an uppercut. As he went round, I sort of stepped off a little bit, come up through the middle, and I see when he come up, his eyes looked a little bit and then like his nose started bleeding, and I thought, like, because you feel them go, good shots you feel go up your arm, and if I'm feeling that go up my arm, that nose must be sore.
And only fighting 2 weeks ago and then fighting again now. I know if you could, you'd fight tomorrow, but I heard you say you're going to have a little break, go on holiday, just relax a bit.
I think, like as you say, you could fight again tomorrow, but it's going to get a point that it's going to be a bit too much. I think another 2 fights by the end of the year, another 2 8-rounders maybe, hopefully. Like, I've got a good team behind me, and I mean, Francis, Al, I've got to thank them really, because like my opponent dropped out Thursday, and like they rushing around, managed to get me one, and I'm very thankful for it. So I'm going to have a tight bit of time off. I probably won't stay at the gym too long, just a bit of enjoyment training.
Look good in holiday pictures.
That's what I'm saying. You got, mate, I've got my brother. My brother ain't in bad nick. He's a little bit comfortable with his missus at the minute, but I've got to get in the gym 3 more days and get a few photos first day, and then I'll lap it up, mate.
Before he's smashing the all-inclusive.
Yeah, got to be done, mate. Got to be done.
I'm going to bring up Mark Chamberlain. We're media. You know how it works.
Yeah, no, it's got to be done. It's good.
It was all nice and respectful. I saw some bits on Twitter, and it weren't you gunning at each other. It was, may the best man win. When we meet, you'll be respectful. But when you get in the ring, obviously, it's going to be a tear-up.
I think that's the thing. I think everyone gets in like caught up in like slagging him off, doing this and that. Yeah, do you know what I mean? But really, I think me and Mark got it right. Like, we're going to have that. Yeah, we're going to have that bit of banter. Like, we both respect each other, and I think that's why it's going to make to be such a good fight. Do you know what I mean? Because I ain't got nothing against Mark Chamberlain. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's a good fighter. That's why we're getting talked about together. It's exciting times for both of us. Like, we're both on the amateur circuit together. So it's coming up, it's good, it's exciting, that's what we're here for, it's business, isn't it? Yeah.
And as much as you could fight next, I suppose I want to build it a bit, because we want to see a better version of Sam Noakes and a better version of Mark Chamberlain. You're both only going to get better, so is it something that's not really immediate, perhaps early next year or something?
I reckon maybe a year to 18 months. As you say, like, we're talking about it now, we'll let it stir right up, we'll get a big money fight, it's got to be done, innit? I mean, we're both like 2 of the best prospects coming up in the lightweight division. You've got a few people above us, but they're all on their way out anyway, all in their 30s and that. I think, like, so let it stew up, get loads of money for it, boys. That's what we're here for, innit? You know what I mean?
Not time to mess about. Sam, brilliant tonight, and yeah, when you're out again, look forward to seeing it. And look forward to seeing you do some more damage, mate. You got a real power in it, man.
Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Cheers.